everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be planning out the week of April 10th through April 16th in my Plum paper planner. You guys, it has been quite the week. So I got in some kits from Planner Kate. Let's do like a quick little haul here. I got kit number 521, which I'm honestly contemplating for this week, and I realize the lighting is all over the place this week simply because it is so cloudy outside. It has just been raining nonstop. Anyway, I got kit 521, which is like a peach explosion. Not really sure how I feel about that, but I've kind of been obsessed with this functional sheet of hers, even though this is like a lot for this size of planner. Like you could really stretch this out over several weeks if you don't use a lot of stickers, or if you just wanted to order like an extra couple of the date covers, that kind of thing. There is a lot to work with here. So I got that one, and then I did the same with kit 514. These are absolutely gorgeous, and I do have some of my lights on just because I was like, wow, it is so dark. I was like, I need all the extra help I can get today. So I got that one, and then the other kit that I got was 513. Actually, there's two here, 517 and 513. This is actually with this one. I got this large script stickers. You guys, look at how pretty these are. I love them so much. Just the date covers and some additional boxes. Just another fun spring kit. And then 513. I actually already had the washi of this one, and then just like got around to actually getting the kit. So super excited to use some of these. And I think I was honestly going to go ahead and use 517, but now looking at everything, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use 521 just because. And I keep moving my light because I'm just like, where do I need things? You guys know I don't normally use lights because they aggravate the living hell out of my eyeballs. So if you see things continuously adjusting, it's because I am trying to figure out how to use lights. It is not my jam. All right, so we actually have quite a week ahead of us, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to fit all these things in. These boxes, like, look at this. These are like new, and I'm obsessed. Love that so much. This is actually all one box. Genius, love it. And I wonder if they could they're a little too tall for up here, but wouldn't that be nice to kind of put them up there to do like some to-do things? Ooh, yes, okay. That's just how my brain works. So I'm going to do some washi down across the bottom here. This week we actually do have a couple of fun things going on, which I'm excited about. Let's get this down. My goodness. Oh, I can tell y'all right now, like I keep looking up through my viewfinder, lights are not my thing. Like if you're a creator and it's your thing, like you do you, but I cannot. And honestly, the only way to make it look good right now because of the way that the sun is facing is to have the light pointing at me, which is like 1,000 needles in my eyeballs. Last week was pretty chill for the most part. Like even for Easter, we don't always do a lot, but we do have reservations. I'm actually filming this Easter morning because Saturday I was like, yeah, I'm not moving from the couch. And it was absolutely incredible. All right, let's get this weekend sticker down, and I'm going to move it down just a little bit more than what I have been doing. Let's see across the top. Let's do some date covers. I've got my handy dandy tweezers. We're just going to keep adding more peach to these pages. My goodness. So let's get the 10th down. So one of the things that I had to deal with this week was when I got home from work, I think it was on Thursday, I went to go grab a box out of the back seat of my car, and I looked down and there is a giant ass nail in my tire. You guys, I was like, what do I do? And then I had Jesse look at it, and he was like, do not pull that nail out. I called Jeep immediately because my car is still like fairly new. I've only had it a year. So I know that we have like all this additional coverage and things like that. So I call the dealership and I'm like, hey, like what exactly is our like tire plan? And you guys, I've already had so many issues with this dealership that we purchased our vehicle through. I can't remember if I shared it on here, but like the last oil change that I got was like a complete freaking disaster because the O-ring to the oil filter like busted as I was driving home. There was oil everywhere. And usually it's because the mechanic has over tightened it in most cases. At least that's how Jesse explained it to me and what I remember from my good old mechanic days. And so that was a mess. And then, you know, an oil change that should have taken like an hour or two took like 7 hours. Anyway, so I call them and I'm like, hey, you know, we've got this situation, probably need to have my tire looked at. And they're like, okay, you know, all the technicians are, you know, fairly busy. And of course I'm like, do you need a technician to look at my account? And the lady's like, everyone's busy. I'm like, understandable. And that's just how the conversation ended. I guess only 2 of these will fit, and that's fine. I really want to use this striped thing somewhere. Anywho, so she tells me that someone's going to call me back. It is now Sunday. No one's called me back. I did call them back. Like, I'm not that person that's just going to sit here and complain and then not, you know, be proactive on my part. But again, it's the weekend and it's a holiday weekend and they were quite busy. So they couldn't really help me. Anyway, it was interesting, that's for sure. So the nail is still there and I'm a little bit nervous because I have to drive to work tomorrow. I feel like I lost a sheet of stickers. No, I didn't. I'm just making that up. I kind of want to put some little like header situation over these for no apparent reason. And it was just, anyway, it's a little bit frustrating. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little bit like, okay, we paid like money for this car, money for the additional service. You know, that's all those extra things that they rope you into when you go to sign all the paperwork. And no one can even answer a question. So I think what we're going to do is end up going to a local place that's just a straight up like tire shop so that they can take a look at it and remove the nail and possibly patch it. Now, where it is on the tire, I am thinking that it's going to be needing to be patched is where my thoughts are. Do I really want this here? Now I'm kind of like, I wish I had put this under the date headers, but I don't think I have the mental capacity to pull every one of those things back up. And it's fine because this is just where I put my work schedule and, you know, other little things like that. The weather is what I was going to say. So that's where we are with the tire. Where it is on the part of the tire, I'm not incredibly worried. And it is like in there, like the nail's in there and then it's bent over. So it's like jammed in there. So it could be fine just staying there and not one single light is going off on my dash. Like there's no tire pressure issue. I looked on the app because Jeep has like a really cool app that tells you everything that's going on with your car. I also love the feature that tells you, it tells you where, oh, I just thought of something. This is what happens every time I have these little story times. I'm like, oh, but wait, there's more. Maybe I'll put this one here so I can just have like a to-do list for all the things. Do I know what these to-do lists are going to be for? Not exactly yet, like right at this moment. But I feel like it's giving me a little bit more vertical space to work with, if that makes sense. So, I just lost my train of thought again for like the 5th time. But anyway, I think we'll be okay. I still would like for them to call me back. That would be so awesome. Let's see. I kind of want to be able to like cut this down and like cover this with stickers. And I think that, or with a sticker. Let me grab my little slice tool. Love this thing. And see if I can't cut this down. This is why having some type of cutting tool is just so beneficial. And I think that the calendar went up a little bit higher, so that's how I'm going to cut it. Let's see if I cut deep enough. I did kind of tear that a little bit, but it's going to be okay. So anyway, that's where I'm at with the tire situation. And let's talk about my planner situation. If you follow my Instagram, dear God, you were probably like, girl, get it together. And that's fine, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. I pulled back out like my Hobonichi cousin, my Hobonichi weeks, and I'm back. She's back. That's not to say that I'm not going to use this planner or my Moxie Life. Like, I'm just going to use all the planners because that's what I love doing. But I did kind of start, just to give you guys a peek into my world. I am like fully like back in it. So those videos may come back from time to time. A lot of my Hobonichi cousin is journaling. So those pages will not be shared. And I love using my dailies for that, for memory keeping and journaling my heart out. I've been using the pages for journaling for quite some time, and I just love it so much. All right, so let's actually do some planning. So across the top, let's start there. So I'm going to do, for these little habit trackers or these list boxes, I think I'm just going to do a to-do. I don't think that, does this have a to-do, to go, to call kind of thing? I don't see any to call sticker, and that's fine. I'm going to put a to-do, to contact, and then maybe an errands sticker for the other one. So we'll just do to-do across here, and then to contact on this one, and then errands. Oh, this is like turning out really freaking cute. I at first had like no clue what we were gonna do there. Okay, and then for habits, and I'm also this week gonna use my Energel Clena. You guys know how much I love this pen. So for habits, let's get back to that. I'm gonna do the same thing as last week. So vitamins, medication, water, making sure I get enough sleep, and audiobook, which I did not do very well on this past week. There we go. So that is in there. Now let's move on to my work schedule. This is a full work week, so no extra days off like last week. So I'm going to get that in really quick. And then I noticed that Kate added this really cool work from home sticker. So I'm definitely going to use that one because Fridays are my work from home day. So I'm just going to kind of put that a little bit higher simply because I want to save space for the weather. All right, so this week's weather is looking slightly less chaotic than this week. This week we started off like in the high 80s, almost 90 at one point, and now here we are today, like the high is like 59. Like, what the hell? This is why we all always feel like crap. Okay, weather is in. Absolutely love that. Now I think what I'm going to do is put in a couple of stickers for videos, and I'm going to use these sort of larger boxes here, or larger event labels. So Monday will be this plan with me. Wednesday will be a daily plan with me. And I think Friday is going to be more of a planner chat video. I love those, just kind of talking about where I'm at with my planning system, because I know some of you guys are like, what are you doing? And then just to kind of talk about like pros, cons, like what's coming up with launch season, all of those fun things. I'm just going to put that, I'm actually going to try to cover up the line and that sort of like second dot, or third dot, I should say, situation over there. So that's going to go up, and I'm still like going back and forth about if I want videos, or if I want to put up videos 3 times a week. Sometimes those weeks are easier and sometimes they're not. So it just kind of depends on what I'm able to get done. Okay, so Mondays I do typically spend a little bit of time working on Julie's plan stuff, just kind of recapping the week before. And I'm just been, you guys know I have to like draw a box because I love it. I'm just freaking obsessed with it. So I'm going to do that. And then my little logo that I just decided I was going to draw into every single spread. Let's see. So kind of like the weeks before where I just framed out the week there. Let me grab my ruler. In my Hobonichi Cousin, I like freehand it. There's just something about doing it that way in the Cousin. And then for some reason in this planner, I want to use a ruler. No rhyme or reason, really. Maybe because the Hobonichi Cousin just feels a little bit more journaly, if you will. I don't know. So I feel freer to be messier in that planner. Does that make sense? And I think that that's what I love about all of the different aspects of the planners that I do use, you know. All right, I'm going to grab this. It's the Pink Friday stencil from Christian Designs. I'm kind of obsessed with this one, but I don't mind using a stencil to draw out my boxes. Don't do it every single time. But sometimes I'm just like, you know, I could use some help. All right, let's get those things put in here. Okay, and then I also grabbed these large script stickers in the workout just because I love these, absolutely love these. So I think what I'm gonna do is use the gray, I forget what they call these, the dashed boxes, I don't know. That's what I'm going to use. Okay, and then this will be enough for Monday. And what color do we want to put on here? Maybe this lighter coral color. That will work for Monday. Now on Tuesday, I actually don't have a lot going on, so I'm going to put this box right here to just kind of fill up the space. But then I will kind of put some to-dos down at the bottom here, and I think I'll do that with one of these event labels, one of the many event labels that were provided. This sheet right here, you could plan for a couple of weeks with this if you didn't use like a lot of stickers. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of a to-do there and then just letter out to-do because I am extra, and then get my stencil, oh my God. And put a couple of boxes there for some to-dos. A little bit messy. All right. Wednesday, I have already got my video down, and then I do think I am going to go in with another full box just because I want to. And then I have a call with the social stars. I do belong to Plan with Lore's social star cohort. It's actually been very, very beneficial for me. I think I've talked about it a few times on here. And so it's basically like if you occupy space on social media, it can be very beneficial to help you sort of navigate that. And just depending on where you are in your area of growth, or maybe you don't want to grow, but you just still want to continue to, you know, provide beneficial content, then this is like a really cool thing to be a part of. So I know that there's no spots currently, but I'll share when she does open up again. All right, so that's at 7:30 on Wednesday. And then I actually might squeeze in some time to work out before that because I would like to get in a workout at least every other day. And I think I'm just gonna layer it over a skinnier box because I think that that will look kind of cute with like the little contrast and stuff. And then I'll use the workout in gray because that just seems absolutely adorable. Absolutely love that. I just love the way that this is coming together. Like every time I plan in this planner, I'm like, do I really need to be in my Hobonichi cousin? This is more than enough. But again, it's just the different styles that I like jumping in between. I just love it so much. Okay, Thursday. Moving on to Thursday. So we've got another day where there's not a whole lot going on, but what I'm going to do is flip around the to-do list instead of having it on the way I have it on Tuesdays, just kind of do the opposite and just use, whoops, let's move that over just a little bit and just use these dots right here for that to-do list. So we'll get. And then I want to make another little box for Julie's plans things because that's like never ending. It really is not. But Mondays and Thursdays typically are like Monday, I'm kind of catching up a little bit on the week before, like following up on any things from over the weekend, and then making sure that things are in place for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I am typically like mapping out my plan for when I film on Friday evenings, and then anything that I'm going to get done over the weekend, and then I go back to anything that I might have missed before. So that's kind of how my brain works with all of that. And I'm just going to grab the stencil as my ruler for now. And then I actually think Thursday will be our laundry night just because Friday we have got a jam-packed day. So we'll do laundry day here, and then I'm going to do the little paw mark for walking our dogs. It does happen more than once a week, y'all. I promise. It's just... That's there's only one paw print in this kit. Give me a break. I should probably order a sheet of these, but I would go through them so friggin' quickly. It is not even funny. Okay, so on to, ooh, let me put this here. I did not even finish this. I am moving way too fast. So let's finish this box right here with some checklists. How are we gonna do this? up against the coil. Okay, it's not that bad. It's nice and flexible, so that's awesome. It's more flexible than I am right now. Oh my God, someone take my camera away from me. And then moving on to Friday. So Friday I actually only work half of a day, which is why I didn't put the time there. Kayla and I are attending a super exciting event over at Savannah College of Art and Design. I am beyond honored, shocked. Like I can't even. I'm just so freaking excited. Like I texted my friends like immediately, like holy shit, like I can't believe that this just happened. But we have been invited to, actually but I'm inviting Kayla because I'm going to need some assistance. But we were invited to a like VIP influencer event at the Savannah College of Art and Design, and I am just beyond excited. If you know anything about Savannah, if you know anything about SCAD, then you know that this is kind of a big deal. So we're super excited, but that we will be doing Friday afternoon. So I'm gonna try to just kind of letter it. I'm just excited to have Kayla there with me. Excited that I'm able to take the time off from work to go. Yeah, just everything excited. Ugh, awesome. And I hope you guys can read that that does actually say SCAD event. All right, and then let's see, I think I'm gonna put a to-do list up here because obviously I still have things to do, you know? And a couple of check boxes because why the hell not? And I think I'll only need to put 3 here. Again, I'm going to try to focus on getting some stuff done Thursday so that I don't have to worry about it on Friday, because we also still have Friday Night Live. Like I just could not put in enough things on my calendar. It is just, it's wild. So we're going to put that here. And then I also want to use the little like trash day sticker because first of all, it's adorable. So we've got that, and then I believe I need to double check the time, but there is a Planners and Wine meetup. I believe I need to look at my calendar and see if it's just the Facebook Live or the meetup, but that's at 9 p.m. Actually, let's do 7 p.m. Friday Night Live, and that's over on my Instagram, so that's where that takes place in case you've never been. Couldn't fit it all. That's gonna have to work. And then I'm just gonna put 9 p.m. Planners and Wine, except I didn't spell it out, so that's just gonna have to work. So Friday's pretty darn busy. Saturday, also the same. So we are going to the Strawberry Festival. It's like, I think opening weekend for that. So I'm very excited about that. I'm trying to find something that just screams Strawberry Festival. And there's not really anything here, but that's okay. We're excited to go as a family to the Strawberry Festival. I'm so, you guys, I'm so excited. Anyway, so that we are going to do probably from 12 to 4. I should probably not put a time on here, but you know, that's just how my brain works. There's a lot of fun things to do at the Strawberry Festival, so I'm super excited about it. I keep looking at strawberry like I know I spelled that wrong, only I didn't. Oh my goodness. All right, so on Sunday, we are going to do some grocery shopping. Somewhere in all of this, I need to make time to film. And that's probably going to happen on Saturday afternoon. So let me actually put that right about here. And then we'll probably put clean house right about here Saturday morning. Sunday, we will do the whole grocery shopping thing because we need food this week. I totally messed that up, you guys. Like, I forgot that obviously on Easter, like every grocery store here is closed, and that's normally when I do groceries, and I didn't plan well, and by the time I realized what the hell was happening, it was late Saturday night, and I was like, I could drive all the way to Walmart, but I'm gonna choose peace and not do that. On Sunday, what else do I need to do? I think I'm just gonna put like a little Sunday reset kind of thing here. It probably just needs to have a TV next to it. You guys, I have been so hooked on Love is Blind. You guys are gonna have to tell me if you guys have been watching it. I have so many thoughts, and TikTok is not helping my thoughts, but it's been a really good season. I felt like season 3 did not didn't really do it for me. And then season 4, it's giving all the things, It's got like the right level of drama along with some like, are you serious drama? Anyway, I don't normally do reality TV like that, but you know, I got bored one day and started watching it, and now I can't stop. I love the way that this turned out. I do need to add some more workouts in here, but you know, you are a little bit more limited on space. It's going to happen. You just won't see it in my planner. That is it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. I so greatly appreciate the way you guys have truly supported me over the years. So thank you. Thank you very much. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.